On today's trip, I'm taking you to some tunnels that I haven't explored since the early 2000s. I have been up here a couple times with friends, but never really took much time to do some exploring of these tunnels again. I figured this would be a good opportunity to take you guys along this time. I potentially park there because I can't remember if there's a decent turnaround down there or not. And because of all the rains and the time that has elapsed since I was last here, I didn't know the condition of this road. What do you think of that view? Simply gorgeous. I would just love to have a house right up there. The wind would be murder, but I don't care. That's a gorgeous view. There we go. And there's a little bit of a turnaround in this area. With all the rain, this has actually been holding up pretty well. Nice. Well, let me go get my lights on and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm all ready. I'm just going to leave my backpack out here. I don't think this goes back very far from what I remember. You have to get up to the upper levels. Yeah, I can see that already ends at the bottom. Okay. A lot of little pockets. Oh, nice to stand up again. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and head up a little bit to the next level and do some exploring on that. I left my pack right there. I was heading up to the next level and thought I'd check out these little potholes that they have here. I walked to the end of the trail, and then I realized when I was in a tunnel, or a little prospect, that I forgot to turn on my camera. So I get to rewalk this trail so I can show you that. This little prospect there. And this little trail just dead ends up here. But where it dead ends is actually really neat. I mean, look at that view. That is simply gorgeous. You come around this corner over here a little bit. I'll do this so I don't slip. You can see a little bit of mesquite dunes and Devil's Cornfield. Very pretty. And it looks like they're kind of searching through here also. I mean, that might be natural, but there were some tool marks up there. And this doesn't go back very far. It's actually very muddy. Even though I did not capture any video inside this tunnel, the audio was still running, and I want you guys to listen to this sound. What is interesting is it only lasted a few seconds, and it was coming from the rocks. I made sure it wasn't coming from my equipment. None of my equipment makes this type of audio noise, so I have no clue what this was. And water dripping. Matter of fact, some of it dripped into my helmet and got caught in the padding and is now dribbling down onto my neck. A little bit of water drippage here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Haha, look at that. That's all water. Just accumulating through, dripping through the soil. Some pretty stones down here too. But that's really neat. Look at that. Some really nice crystals and agates in this area. So, looking at that, it looks like the pool of water is directly underneath where my backpack is right now. All right, let's check out these other two, and then we'll continue up top. cool. Oh, wow, look at that. I come into this level from when I get up on top of the tailing. So we'll save that for a little bit later. I'll go ahead and head down this way. So there's the exit, or the other entrance, when I came in. Okay, fun. Wow, it's like inside a geode. Okay, that's the end of this one. It's light too. It has almost no weight. Really neat. So you know, I was actually not planning on coming here today. The actual mine that I was planning on going to is now deep in a wilderness, and I just didn't feel like hiking to it today. So this was pretty darn close, and I figured, what the heck, give it a try. And I'm glad I did. I forgot how neat this is, like this cobble here. I mean, look at that. That's always neat when you go in one side and come out another. All right, let's head up to that other entrance. There should be another one above us. So that's just where I was. And if I would have climbed up, this is where I would have climbed up at. Oh, that goes down to the tunnel I was just in. Some nice formations are starting. Depending on how much calcite's in this rock, which looks like there's quite a bit. So we might actually have some neat formations probably in about 10 years. This is already starting to form drapery. Look at that crystal structure back in there. Oh, that is so cool. I'll check that out here in a couple of minutes. I'm serious, we're inside a giant geode. I just saw something up here. Where is it? Now, imagination. It's really seeping in on over here. So I've got a ladder here. Kind of wondering. Yeah, be easier this way. There's that nasty stuff that I keep showing you. That's that nasty blue clay. Just goes under. Okay, dead end, dead end, dead end. That goes up onto the other tunnel. Very drippy. And that's where I was on the other side. That is just so awesome. Wow. Just love that. That is gorgeous. So that's it. Echo! Echo! I'm walking slow because I just don't want to splash it up too high. What's wild is all this dripping right here. This is going to make a nice drapery when it's done. Hope I'm still around when it's done. You see, you got cave pearls starting to form. That's neat. How's my battery? My camera battery is getting low, but it's doing okay. Okay, I'm gonna go down, grab my backpack. I'm gonna check up there, and there's supposed to be more tunnels up that way. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So that was the level that I just came out at. Got my backpack, and like I said, I was going to check out this tailing pile before I walk around the mountain. And that's it. It started off probably as a tunnel, and then they just went ahead and opened it up. That explains why the tailing pile is so big. All right, let me go ahead and mosey back down, and I'll start making my way around the mountain, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So I went ahead and I checked out the other tunnels, and nothing spectacular. Not as cool as what was over there, because that was neat. We were crawling inside a geode. So I am going to go ahead and pack up. I'm going to go ahead and take the road that goes over this direction, see where it might lead. I know there's some tunnels and stuff over here, and those are the ones I was originally trying to go for before I ran into a wilderness. If I can get myself closer, then maybe I'll go ahead and hike. But we'll see. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. If this gets you excited to go out and do some exploring on your own, do it. Have fun. But remember to always be safe.